Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of the 7 Blessings. I will be uploading videos on Monday so that everybody has a chance to see the video throughout the week. Let's get started. I have already shuffled the deck before doing the video because it takes me a little while to prepare the deck and prepare myself to do a reading. So I will always be doing that before the video, but I will be drawing the cards from the deck on the video. So let's begin. Alright, let's begin. The first blessing is retreat. Retreat is suggesting that we have to take a step back and give ourselves the time for us to actually rest and contemplate about things that happen throughout the day, throughout the week, or just that have been happening throughout your life. We are constantly on the move and we're constantly doing one thing after the other. There's a lot of people that rush everywhere. There's a lot of people that are always on the move that don't like to just be sitting around. That's good. You always want to keep busy. But then if you're too busy, you won't give yourself the time to actually think about what you want to do or where it is that you're going. So retreating is one of the best things that you can do. You have to take a step back from everything. You have to take a step back and just think about what it is that you want and what it is that you want to do. You want to just sit back and enjoy a good book, or sit down and have a cup of coffee. You want to have a cup of tea, and then you want to do anything that brings you joy, anything that brings you peace is what you want to do. The second blessing is forgiveness. Now this card is very powerful because we need to learn how to just release all of the energies that we have inside of us. There's a lot of energies that a lot of people carry, a lot of anger, a lot of irritation, a lot of just things that just are bringing us down. So you have to learn how to just let things go. This does not mean that if you forgive someone, it doesn't mean that you are okay with what they do to you. It just means that you no longer care about what they did, and you just want to get rid of all this energy, all these emotions that you're carrying, because they're hindering you. They're not helping you. They're bringing you down. So forgiveness is forgiveness for you, not forgiveness for someone else. You have to forgive yourself, whether you were betrayed or something happened to you or you did to someone else. You have to forgive yourself first. Then if you want to or you can, then forgive those around you. But you have to forgive yourself, because sometimes we do a lot of things and we carry a lot of regret and we carry a lot of things that we wish we hadn't done. And the guilt starts weighing down on us. We have to forgive ourselves so that way the guilt, the anger, the irritation does not consume us. Because if it does and it gets too overburdening, then it's going to start wasting away your life, and you're not going to want to do anything else. So forgiveness is one of the best things that you can do for yourself, for your soul, for your body, and for your stress. Remember, we carry a lot of stress because of the anger, because of the irritations that happen to us. So if you release all of those, you will be in a much better place. The third blessing is serenity. Now this card is very good, and I love this card. Serenity means that we need to be peaceful. We need to stay calm, and we need to keep a calm mind. Yes, there's a lot of things that make us tick. There's a lot of things that we wish that we could change. And there's a lot of challenges that present themselves to us. But if you worry too much, or you are just all over the place, just thinking about everything, then you're not getting anything done. Serenity means that you need to keep peaceful. You need to keep a calm mind to actually prevail. Because if you're thinking too much about everything, you're not getting anything done. You need to take a step back, just like retreat suggested, and you need to calm down. The moment you calm down and the moment you start thinking a little bit about everything, but not too much, it's the moment you make progress, and it's the moment that you actually start realizing the things that you need to do. So remember, stay peaceful, stay calm, and you will prevail. The fourth blessing is blessing, which is kind of ironic. But maybe it's a blessing that you're doing the right thing and watching this video. Or maybe it's a blessing that I'm doing something that I'm supposed to be doing right now. Remember, there's blessings all around us, and there's signs all around us. We just have to see them. We just have to understand them. So a lot of people don't see a lot of the signs because it's not what they want to see. But remember, angels and God do not give you what you want. They always give you what's best for you. So always remember, see the signs. Remember, everything always happens for a reason. Even if you don't understand it, maybe you will tomorrow, maybe you will at the end of the week, maybe you'll understand it next year. But remember, everything always happens for a reason. Trust in yourself, trust in God, trust in your angels, and you will never be wrong. The fifth blessing is playfulness. Now, this is very good. Playfulness represents that you want to be playful, you want to be able to communicate with your inner child. There's a lot of adults, there's a lot of people out there that are career go-getters, and that's fine. That's who they are, that's what they would want, that's what they would love to do. But playfulness represents that there's always an inner child inside of us that wants to come out. Give yourself that time to be the little kid that you used to be. Do the things that you want to do. Be playful. Be happy. Because if you're overworked, if you're overbooked, and you're not enjoying what you're doing, and you're not enjoying your life, then you're going to start having more problems. So always take a step back. If you're overworked or you're booked solid, take at least a 5-minute break and just do something. If it's going on your phone and playing a game, or it's reading a little passage of a book, or reading poems, or anything that you want to do, do it. It'll be something that'll take away stress, it'll take away some worries, it'll just calm you down. Now, the sixth blessing. The sixth blessing is freedom. It's a very powerful card, and it has a very powerful meaning. Freedom represents that we always have a choice about what we're doing. There are certain situations that, yes, we do not have a choice, and we try our best to deal with the situation. For the most part, you have a choice. Freedom represents that we tend to be our own worst enemies, and we tend to tell ourselves that we can't do something, or that we have no way of doing anything else. But that's only because you're not taking a step back, you're not retreating, you're not forgiving, you're not playful, you're not doing a lot of things that you're supposed to, and you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And that creates chains that bind you to where you are, whether it be a situation or it be a place. You create chains that bind you. Freedom represents that you need to be able to have the freedom within yourself, within your soul, within your body, to actually say, you know what, I do have a choice. Or if I don't, I'm going to find a solution to it. Just don't let everything control you. Don't let change control you. Change is one of the biggest things that a lot of people let them control them. A lot of people are afraid of change. And if you're afraid of change, then you will always be ruled by change. But those of you that embrace change, then you can control where the change is going. It's just energies that are coming to you. It's time to take control of them. Have the freedom to do what you want with it. Just be careful what you do. And the last blessing, it's listening. A lot of people don't listen. Yeah, a lot of people hear, but not a lot of people listen. When you're having a conversation with someone, listening is always a key aspect of the conversation. You can be hearing someone, but it doesn't mean that you're listening to them. Listening represents, again, the same thing. We have to calm down, and we actually have to pay attention and focus on what someone is trying to tell us. And that was the last blessing. I don't know if you've noticed, but all the cards were related this week. Usually they will be related because all of the cards tend to have a specific meaning, but as a whole, when you're doing a reading, they give you an overall reading of themselves. So everything was connected. Retreat, forgiveness, serenity, blessings, playfulness, freedom, listening. Everything is related. What they're trying to tell us is that we are all overbooked. We are all always doing something. We're always constantly on the move. We have to take a step back. We need to give ourselves the time to do something that we want to do, something that is going to benefit us in the long run, something that we've always wanted to do. You need to be able to let that inner child out. You need to be able to have fun. You need to be able to just do something that you really want to do. And that concludes our very first episode of the 7 Blessings. Thank you for watching, and if you want a personalized message from the Oracle cards to you, then feel free to send me a message. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.